Hi, Aquarius. So I'm getting the feeling for you that you're kind of just enjoying right now, maybe hanging out with friends. If there's beautiful weather around you, like I'm hearing going to the beach, good music playing in the background. I'm feeling like patio vibes. I love it. This is so cute for you, Aquarius. I want in. Feels good. Yeah, maybe some like day parties. You guys might be going to day parties this weekend. All right, let's see. What energy is Aquarius embodying right now? Oh, wow. So this fell out reversed. We got the 9 of Wands. You know, because the energy I'm feeling, it makes me want to say that you're not feeling anxiety right now. You feel peace, or you feel like you're having fun, or you're able to be with people that are taking you out of a spirit of anxiety or being in a space of anxiety right now, because that's not serving you. This could have been concerning a new beginning. I think if you were stressed out about something that's on the way or how you should approach it, I feel like you're starting to kind of release and surrender to the universe, surrender to what is and what can be, and just kind of go with the flow, which is really beautiful. Yeah, you could have taken some time just to be with yourself, to get that inner strength, that inner energy, and maybe shine that guiding light. Rainbows could be very important for you too. Oh yeah, and High Priestess there. So it's like when you sit, sometimes when you sit, you get all the understanding you need, and not even meditating, because, and I was just watching this video this morning from a Zen master who was saying, sometimes we expect too much when we're meditating, and we can make it the situation stressful. And instead of doing that, I feel like you've been taking time, Pisces, to just kind of, oh, I'm saying Pisces, this is Aquarius. Maybe you have Pisces heavily in your chart, but it's like maybe you are now just being, or when you do take a minute to sit, you're just sitting and you're not putting any pressure on yourself. So it could be, even if you're not physically doing that, you're learning not to put so much pressure on yourself, which is great. Fantastic. All right, let's see. What does the tarot have for Aquarius? I'm also hearing the silence is deafening. So maybe some of you are taking a break from speaking to somebody. It could be a little bit more difficult than you anticipated. You're not mad at it. It's just something you're adjusting to. Like, wow, I would usually be texting this person nonstop. And now I'm just like, not. It's interesting. So let's see, what does the tarot have for Aquarius? Well, look at that, communication. Comunicación. 8 of Wands. And the Star. So maybe you're going to reach out to somebody, or you're reaching out in new ways to different people, connecting with different friends. Like I'm hearing diversifying with this 8 of Wands energy, which is cool. Horses might be significant for some of you. I'm noticing like a horseshoe pattern more than anything on this card right now. I'm hearing off to the races. Let's see. Justice. It kind of flipped a little bit when it came out, and this was the in the cross position, or it is in the cross position, dealing with a Queen of Wands. You could have been dealing with a fire sign energy in a way where, yeah, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and this could even be your own energy. I'm fearing. You could have been dealing with fear, exactly, because we have that 9 of Wands in reverse there as your energy right now. But I feel like it's turning around for you. That was blocking you in some way, and now your energy is moving forward. This is beautiful, because your present energy is forward movement. Could be a lot that you need to handle at one time as well. Let's keep going here. I'm hearing have fun. Yeah, and then we have the 3 of Swords here as your current focus. So maybe to leave something behind. Yeah. Yeah, something that you were counted on in the past. We have the Ace of Pentacles here in reverse. Some kind of false start when it comes to finances. I'm hearing friendship as well, but more so finances. This could have been some sort of business endeavor between you and someone you considered a friend, or they may still be your friend, but for whatever reason, y'all might have gone through a situation where now you're just kind of distancing yourself. And so maybe you're thinking about that, or just even I'm feeling with this Three of Swords, an energy of you just kind of going over what you've been through. Like, I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot, and I've made it through a lot, because I'm not really feeling negativity with this Three of Swords as the main focus. And for me, the Three of Swords can also signify that you're on your way to the Four of Swords, which is a time of rest, relaxation, healing. But we will clarify. So we need 2 more cards for this main spread. Ace of Wands. Okay. So you're gonna be like dreaming up. I'm hearing dreaming up, but I'm thinking is also thinking up some new solutions, and I'm feeling like a lust for life here. You're just feeling good right now. So whatever you're doing right now, it's getting you out of this negative energy, and it's great. Some of you could have recently gotten rid of some things that were just kind of weighing down your space or your energy, clearing your space, cleaning things out of your home, getting rid of old gifts. I'm hearing relics, getting rid of things that were from relationships a long time ago, or from people that you don't really associate with anymore, and you're just like, it's time for this to go. Maybe some of you put it up in the attic. Ooh, we have the Two of Cups as the outcome, soulmate energy, destined energy. Because if it's not to do with another person too, this could be about you just coming into what it is you want. Yes, Two of Wands there at the bottom of the deck, lovely. So let's clarify. What's Eight of Wands for Aquarius? We have the Hermit, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and the Strength. You've spent time. You have spent time, Aquarius. Maybe it wasn't easy for you to do in deep contemplation. I mean, alone, like maybe if you're used to being social, you know, air it needs to be entertained. It needs to be occupied. And I feel like you had to take some time to really not have that energy for a while with the Hermit being here, so that you could lead yourself, because it was like these people I'm talking to where I usually might get advice, it wasn't feeling right to you. You had to really draw on your inner strength and look within, and I feel like you have done that successfully. And now you could have been also, maybe there was somebody, could be a Virgo, that you were able to get some sound advice from. It certainly doesn't have to be. We have Capricorn here at the bottom of the deck too, but you could also have realized after you spent some time with yourself, the things that were not working for you, the things that were maybe bringing you down, that weren't as beneficial in your energy, the things that maybe were turning into, I'm hearing, addictions, or turning into dependencies, and you're able to reel those in. And that could have been a test for you as well. So congratulations if you realized that and scaled back. Now, what is this Justice card in the cross position? What's this about for my Aquarians? Ten of Cups. Yeah, I'm hearing soul family. So this could have to do with, in the messages, communicating with certain people. I'm feeling guilt. You could have felt guilty about these changes that you felt led to make. Like, these are the people I've been around for so long, or, you know, why isn't this working out? Because this is how it was supposed to be. Like, I had it all mapped out. I'm feeling somebody's energy. Like, I had it all mapped out, and I thought this was it. Like, this was the plan, you know? And then it just wasn't the plan. And so then you have to rebuild. You're seeing your way through that. You're not letting the anxiety kind of hold you anymore. You're not meant to be held down. You're an air sign, you know, you're meant to flourish. You're meant to permeate, you know, you fill the space you take up. You're the wind, basically. So it's like now you're feeling that energy. That energy is coming back to you. And I think it's getting you going in the forward movement that you need. Excellent. And whoever you're going forward to communicate with, it feels like it's going to be positive communication. So let's see. Anything else for this Ten of Cups and Justice? Could be family. You might be connecting with members of your family you don't usually talk to, and you could end up really enjoying that. There you are, Queen of Swords. Cutting out the stagnation with the Pisces energy there, cutting out the Hangman energy in particular. So it's like you could have been dealing with the water sign, but at the same time, I feel like this is you kind of snapping out of it in a way. And realizing, wait a minute, I can take control of this. I'm cutting out this anxiety. I'm cutting out this unfounded fear. It's not serving any purpose in my life. So I am curious now, Aquarius, about this Three of Swords. because it is showing up as your main focus, though I'm not necessarily feeling negativity from it. So what is this Three of Swords as Aquarius main focus? Oh, wow. Wow, this is dealing with mother issues. And I feel like the reason I'm not feeling the negativity so much is because you have realized the source of the stress. And it could have been you reviewing issues that you had with your childhood, with either your childhood or a child, dealing with the mother of your child. The Empress is here, along with the Page of Wands. There could have been some stressful communication that came in from a mother figure, or someone you'd look up to as a mother figure. This could even be like, I'm hearing a lifelong friend or a long-term friend, feminine in your life. And whatever this was, it might have been a difficult realization or communication, and I'm feeling also separation. But you've made it because you realize that something about this was not helpful to you. Page of Swords there, and the Emperor. So this is something you thought long and hard about with that Hermit energy we saw earlier. And you're just kind of reviewing the situation that I feel with this Three of Swords. Like, wow, you know? Wow, and it's not painful. Like what I was feeling in the beginning, it's like you're looking it over. And I don't want to say detached from it, but just reviewing it, almost like the Judgment, reviewing it with compassion, but you're on your way to new things. But it's just like man, I can't believe that we would be texting every day at this time, or we would have a phone call every single day at this time, and now we just aren't doing that as much. But it's okay. I feel like you're making these adjustments for a reason, or these changes are beneficial for you. It's like a change you needed to make perhaps for something else in your life. I'm hearing to make room for something else, even just to make room for, to make room for your own mental capacity. I'm hearing to give yourself a little bit of a break. Like for some of you, you could be really dutiful when it comes to your parents, and you could be like that child that's like, you know, whether you're the middle child or the oldest or whatever, you're the one who calls your parents like clockwork every day. I hope nobody's lost their parent, but I feel like somebody is just kind of taking ownership of their own energy a little bit more, or like, I can't talk to you so much right now because I have other things to handle. Or you could have been dealing with like an overbearing friend or parent that would always kind of be a little bit of a Debbie Downer, and you realized it might have been dampening your energy. So it's like you're freeing yourself up in a way. And it's that like getting used to the change. The Star, yeah. But this is renewing your faith. And it is freeing up your mental space. And that might be what I call this reading, just like freeing up your mental space and welcoming change, which is beautiful. Because we do have your energy here now, Aquarius, with the Star clarifying this Ace of Wands. It's going to allow you to feel more free, to speak more freely. And then when you're ready to come into contact with this friend or family member more often again, if you choose to, it'll be great. But you're expanding. I feel like expanding your horizons. Is there anything else? Apparently there is. Hold on one second. So we have the Seven of Wands and the Temperance, and they're reversed the way they fell on the floor. So that could have been like impatience dealing with the situation, or something where you had, I hate this example I'm getting that's coming up, but it's almost like you might have felt like somebody had you waiting for too long. Oh yeah, look at that, Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Somebody had just delay, had you waiting for a really long time in a situation, and you're no longer waiting. I'll just say that because it was getting to be too much. I don't like the example that just came to my mind. I don't like it. But whatever was making you uncomfortable, you've recognized it, and you are eliminating that in a way that's healthy. And I feel what's really cool, Aquarius, is that you're doing it in a positive way with compassion. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so Ace of Wands and the Star. Anything else on these cards for my Aquarians? Yes. The World. And then we have here the Nine of Cups. So it's like, excellent. This has been work for you, but you have done the work. We saw the High Priestess, we saw the Queen of Swords, your energy, we saw the Wheel, we saw the Strength. You know, this is taking time, but I feel a successful completion. And if this is something you had already completed and maybe you had been dealing with like regurgitating some of these emotions, you're recognizing it as just that, and you're allowing that cycle to be closed and continuing forward with like hope. And that's beautiful because there's wish fulfillment here. And that's how the reading began. It's like, I'm feeling such good energy. And if you're not feeling that right now, Aquarius, I believe you will very soon, okay? And then here we have the Two of Cups as your outcome. So let's see. We have the Eight of Cups here and the Knight of Wands, leaving trouble behind, leaving darker energies in your life behind so that you can move forward with passion towards something beautiful. Some of you have ended a long relationship where it kind of had gone stale, and now you're looking forward to connecting with someone you have a lot of passion for. I'm feeling. And I'm not even feeling like anger with that. I'm feeling like, let's just kiss and say goodbye. Like both parties knew there was no love. And now you're both moving towards something that's better for the both of you. With, you know, and you may even be able to have a loose friendship with this ex, which is really beautiful. Like, you know, respect for one another from a distance. Like we ran our course. It's simply that. It ran its course. And now you're moving forward into something else that's destined for you. Whatever that may be. And leaving behind what felt like a long time, and that's what you probably had to work through and transmute, is what I'm feeling. It felt like a prison or a mental prison, you know? And I had recently got a song, Go Blind, or I Go Blind, from Hootie and the Blowfish, and when you listen to the lyrics, because the music itself sounds happy-go-lucky, but if you listen to the song, it's about somebody who is like, I don't know how I got here. I'm waking up every day and I don't feel like this is the life I would have chosen for myself. And it's like, instead of staying in that kind of a situation, you have freed yourself. And you're kind of looking back, Aquarius, like, I've come a long way. I've come a long way, but it's worth it. That's beautiful. So let's see, what does the Rebel deck have here? This is where you're feeling right now. I think you've been giving too many fucks and now you're starting to release and give zero. Fuck fear. It will lie to your face. Make it rain. So yeah, and that's the energy I was feeling in the beginning. You're headed towards some new endeavors, new friendships, enjoying. Yeah, getting outside those day parties. Get outside, move your ass. Your body's pissed at you. So some of you are coming out of that hermit energy you might have been embodying, and you're starting to see people again. And I think you had been in a period of going through some tough shit, and if you're still there, I feel like you're coming out. You're coming toward the end there. And the sun is starting to shine on you again. You can feel it again. You feel that warmth. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. And I feel like you've been doing just that. And beneath that was the don't fucking force it. Allow that shit to come to you. And I feel like that's where you're stepping into that space emotionally. Like, you know what, no matter the outcome, I'm gonna be okay. Some of you might have had this emotional release as well. Gotten an ugly cry on with the you need a good fucking cry. And it's helped you to get out of your head and face the situation. Excellent. You've been listening to your intuition, Aquarius, and it's paying off. So that's what I have for you. I wish you the very best with this. I'm so glad to see that you're coming out of this energy if this applied to you. And I hope this has been helpful. Thank you for the love, for your likes, your comments, your subscribes, all that. So helpful to me. And I hope that the readings are helpful to you. And until next time, I'll affirm for you and me. All is well. See you soon.